Hey, everybody. I am sharing what I did to get my most recent YouTube subscribers. So, if you're just jumping in, I am live on YouTube and Instagram. So, so some of you know that I just started on YouTube like 2 months ago. So 2 months ago, I started posting on YouTube. No idea what I'm doing. Started from the bottom. Have never focused on YouTube, but everybody. I went to this entrepreneurship conference, and everybody that was making 1 million a month plus, they were on YouTube and had big YouTube pages. So that means I have to be on YouTube, right? So I started from the bottom by just posting a lot of the content that I already had. So I've been able to do really well on Instagram, and all of those Instagram videos are actually stored in a Dropbox folder. So I've talked about my system to creating my Instagram videos before. Go try to find those videos. They're probably in my Patreon, to be honest. So my strategy for YouTube was to just post my existing content, especially the high performing content, because I already knew that video content did well in another place. So no brainer. And I have hundreds of videos in a Dropbox folder because that's what me and my editor use to do the videos. But I wasn't getting a lot of traction on YouTube, even with the videos that I knew people liked. So the last 4 days, what I did was I took a video that I know people like and I promoted it on YouTube. And I only spent $10 a day. So in the last 7 days, I went from under 500 subscribers on YouTube to now over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube in like 7 days. It might even be a little bit less. And I've spent 70 bucks. So I did $10 a day on this particular video that has went viral a number of times on Instagram, put it on YouTube. I did a thumbnail for it in Canva because everybody says on YouTube you got to have thumbnails to be successful. Listen, I'm new to YouTube. Don't listen to anything I'm saying. I'm just telling you in real time what I did in case it helps somebody else because I know that this particular thing worked. So I promoted the YouTube post, spent $10 a day, and that brought in over 500 subscribers in 7 days. So I looked at the monetization thing in YouTube because one of the things was like you had to have 1,000 subscribers. So now I did that, and now I need 3,000 watch hours on YouTube to get monetized. So here's something else I learned about YouTube. I went live once on YouTube the other day and I got a lot of watch hours. So that says to me, going live on YouTube matters. And so I'm live on Instagram right now, but I'm also live on YouTube. I like Instagram. Um, for Instagram, my growth has been organic, just really understanding the platform, posting a lot of content. Just I did all the work, I did all the steps. I think that organic content and starting there is best because then you have data to know what you should run an ad to. So I'm not one of those people on Instagram that's, these big brands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars on Instagram ads. That's not what I did for Instagram. I just learned how to create good content by leaning into storytelling because I'm a writer. So every piece of content you see, the foundation is just understanding good storytelling. But since I know the organic content that works on Instagram, I'm using that over on YouTube to run ads, and not spend a lot of money because a lot of my followers don't have a lot of money, and I'm teaching you how to do it without spending hundreds and thousands of millions right now, right? Of course, now that I spent $10 a day, I can scale this up. And so that is what I have learned so far on YouTube. that has worked. Sorry, y'all. Oh, I just learned something else on YouTube. So I'm live on YouTube. It must be some sort of, I don't know, hacker or something on YouTube, because the person was saying the same thing over and over. But YouTube has a nice button that basically allows me to put that person on timeout. I like that, because Instagram Live don't have no timeout button. All right, so y'all are seeing me learn in real time on YouTube. I started from the bottom. Now I got 1,000 subscribers. Now I'm here. So this is everything I'm doing. I hope that this helps somebody out there. Again, I am not a YouTube expert by any means. I use my platform to show you my process. So when you see me next year and I have like 20,000 subscribers, then I can start teaching you how to get your first 1,000. But seriously, I'm just showing you in real time what I'm doing. I was around a bunch of entrepreneurs. The one thing that was different between me and them, and they were making more money than me, was that they had big YouTube channels. So of course I have to figure out how to grow the YouTube. Then I got to figure out how to monetize the YouTube. But you're watching the process. Hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, I can answer questions. But that's what I did. So I'm gonna log off. Please save the live. I don't know if I'm gonna save this one, Maria. But I'm not gonna save it to Instagram, because I gotta curate my Instagram in a certain way. It's gonna be on YouTube. Go over to my YouTube. All of y'all, go over to my YouTube. I need more subscribers. And Maria, I already know that you know how to get to my YouTube page and all that stuff. It's just at Dr. Sheena Howard. So I'm not gonna save this on Instagram because I can't mess up my feed, but I am gonna save it on YouTube. And please watch it, because I need watch hours over there. If I get to 3,000 watch hours, I get to monetize my YouTube and then tell you all about that. So that's it. If you're new here, my name is Dr. Sheena Howard. I'm a writer. I've written for Marvel, DC Comics. My book is A Clue on Jeopardy. It's called Why Wakanda Matters. I publish a book a year every year for the last 10 years. Some years I've published 3 books. This year I've already published 3 books. I get to write for DMC, for Run DMC. I'm actually going to see DMC later tonight. Shout out to DMC. I write for celebrities, CEOs, nonprofits. Thank you for the compliment. What else do you need to know about me? I coach you on Instagram content, monetizing Instagram. I coach PhDs on how to increase their visibility, authority, and income without the expense of a publicist. I do speaking engagements. I want to come to a city near you. I'm very selective. You got to have the right budget. I'm here to show you all my process while I go from 6 figures to 1 million in net worth. And I teach you everything I know along the way. I can't know something and not show you how to do it, because that's not how I roll. I'm a teacher at heart. Thank you for being here. I am grateful for the one person that is on my YouTube. I'm grateful for the people that are on my Instagram. If you want to join my Patreon community, one more thing. We are almost at 500 Patreon members. And once I get to 500, I'm going to release a $500 micro grant to my members. So y'all can apply to it and y'all can get this money, because micro grants have helped me on my journey. I remember I got a $250 micro grant when I was like broke, sleeping on my mom's couch with my infant. And I got the $250 and I just cried. I was so grateful, because I know how much even those small amounts of money mean so much on your journey. And sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes it's just evidence that you should keep going. It's the small things. So if you want to help us on Patreon reach 500 so that you can apply to the micro grant, I'm like 20 Patreon members away from 500. You can join my Patreon for free. If you just comment Patreon on Instagram, I'll send you the direct link. You can join for free. Every member counts towards the 500. If you want to join the paid tier, that's great, because then you'll be able to actually apply for the grant. But I just need to get the 500 to be able to offer this micro grant to people. And we are almost there. I can't believe it. I remember it like it was yesterday, the beginning of the year. I had like 10 Patreon members, and my goodness, when you don't give up, you will make progress. What you water grows. Some of you have seen me. Some of you have been here since 2014, 2013. Some of you have been here in the last year. You have seen the growth. I've shared everything I've done. And hopefully it is useful to you. Comment Patreon. I'm about to log off. So if you're on Instagram, comment Patreon so I can send you the link. Please join for free. I'm like 20 people away from being able to offer my members a $500 grant. I might split it up and do two $250 grants. I'll ask my audience what they think is better. But join for free, help us out. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. It means a lot. All right, y'all. I'm gonna log off of YouTube first, and then I'm gonna